something, or
Teen
think
Titans?
along those lines, because they'll be different shapes and stuff.
Titan Tower?
Yes. No, shut up. You're dumb. I'm
Oh,
selling you to a
damn.
farm upstate now.
Oh
They're gonna
no!
make you into bacon.
No!
So that is like why there aren't too many big cities, why everything is kind of like they have some fair-sized cities. I don't want to make it sound like it's only um three big cities and country land in between, but there's like suburbs don't really exist. You have your big city and then you have these like small towns. And they're pretty isolated from each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can travel on the road, but presumably, like, that's real hard because the Earth is constantly moving, so you'd probably have to do a lot of maintenance work to keep any roads at any level of, like, serviceable. So, they just don't do that. And plus, I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
can fly planes around for free, basically. Why not just do that? I'd
Which
do
is
that for
awesome.
everything. So yeah, that's the basic world we are given. Um, and Renton is a kid who he wants to be a pro lifter like his hero Holland. He wants to join the Keko state. But his grandfather has said that isn't going to be what he does. That is childish dreaming. He needs to
Bro.
get his head out of the cloud and take over the family mechanic shop.
Ramen Oh, damn it.
And you know what? That is a perfectly fair and valid point on his side. Not everybody can be like pro football player. We need mechanics in the world. And you know what? Getting started on that early is not an unsafe thing to do. I can totally understand where the grandpa's coming from. He makes a very valid point.
Mm.
But Renton is kind of a special case. His dad is the hero of the state because of something that he did. It's actually never in... Okay, from our perspective, we find out later exactly what happened. But if you are a citizen of the state, your understanding of what happened... Oh, I goofed up. I goofed up real bad.
What'd you do?
I goofed up and then stopped myself from building Oxford University.
Oh.
Okay, so real quick, we're going to go into something in the game as a side note. If you look at my tech bar, you'll see what I do for technology is so one of the things you need to do is get an ideology. To get an ideology, you either have to build 3 factories, so you build towards industrialization, build 3 factories. To build factories, though, you need coal, and I have horrible luck on coal. So
Mm.
because of that, I take the second route. The other route you can do is you get to the modern era. That is not an easy task normally because
I
you
mean,
have to,
because 2,000 years?
yeah,
Sorry.
you have to
Sorry.
build through like 2 techs. That means bare minimum, and that's like 40 odd turns right there.
Jesus.
And that's if you take the shortest route. So what I do is I take my I go the rationalism tree, which gets me, if I'm on task, the porcelain tower, which gets me a great scientist. I use that to either research scientific theory, or if I
Mm.
already get scientific theory, I then use it to research electricity. And I hold off on building Oxford University until I get electricity, because what you can do once you build Oxford University, which is a national wonder, you get 1 free tech of your choice.
Okay.
So instead of needing to spend 20 turns researching radio, I get in literally 1 turn, which just jumps me into the modern era. I goofed that up, so now we're going to spend 20 turns researching radio.
Brilliant.
Oops.
Brilliant.
Oops. I'm bad at this game.
You're bad at this. You should feel bad.
I should feel bad. I don't,
Do
though.
you
We
feel
have a
bad?
bunch of
Though.
aluminum, so that's good. We can use
That's
that.
that's not as bad.
it's helpful. Aluminum is not the most useful resource in the game. It's not like you need some, especially if you go with river cities.
Right.
If you build cities on the river, you're usually planning long term to take advantage of those rivers and build hydroelectric plants. And to build those, you need sources of aluminum. So,
Gotcha.
having the aluminum means we can get those, and that means a lot more production later on. So that's not all bad. Back to Eureka 7. So, Renton's dad is the hero of the state because he stopped some great catastrophe. At least that's what the government told everyone. Literally, that's like how it plays out, is that the government will occasionally say, he's the hero of the state. He all saved us from, oh, what was it called? It's like the Seventh Summer or something. Or Summer of Love or something. It's got like a real silly name to it, but it actually kind of makes sense and stuff within the context of the show.
Okay.
So, yeah, he saved us from this big, huge, horrible event. Nobody really knows what this big, huge, horrible event was or what it was supposed to do. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's kind of implied that it would have done something to the waves, the electric current in the air. Which, keep in mind, is real important to them because that's how they do all their transport. So presumably that's why he was such a big deal. And like Renton, in a lot of ways, has been riding the coattails of his dad because of this achievement. Like, he doesn't do it because he wants to, but like, kids give him shit because he's the son of the great hero. Why is your dad so fucking great? If he's so great, why'd your sister run away? Yeah,
Because
literally,
he
this is
raped
something
her.
the kids say to him. Great people, kids. The teacher is telling his grandfather that, like, his test scores would be too low to get into the military college, but he can because he's the son of the great hero still. So,
Damn.
we're told all these things. But Renton doesn't want to do that. And even his grandfather's like, he's just gonna take over family's automotive or engineering shop. We're not having anyone else die in your goddamn military. I love the grandfather in this. He is just one of those old mans who takes no shit. He's so great. So, the grandfather has decided that Renton totally wants to be a lifter. He's an idiot.
But Dad, I want to lift.
So one day he is lamenting that he can't be one of the cool people out there, that he
I
is
can't lift.
stuck in the small town, blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, giant robot bashes through his ceiling. Not only is it giant robot, it is the giant robot. It is Type 0. It is the Nirvash. This is like the original mech is the idea. The one that was discovered underground, and then they used it to make all other robots out there.
Liger Zero?
Yes.
Sorry.
Garen Lagan.
Wait, what? Liger Zero is not from that. It's from
No,
Zoids.
I was making another reference. Because
then that's fair.
Gurren Lagann, if you remember, he found that underground, and then because of that, they are able to steal other robots.
Yeah.
This is the
Through
same
sheer-
plot. Shit. We
through
fucked
sheer-
up, guys. We fucked up.
Damn it!
Reverse course. Everybody get out. Get out.
Where's the door? Where's the door?
I ate the door.
How did?
Don't
I'm not even
worry
mad.
about
That's
that.
impressive.
I'm not even
That's
mad.
impressive.
I'm just impressed. So
Anyway.
So giant robot crashes into room. This sucks. Life sucks. Everything sucks. Yeah, Renton is super emo kid.
Yeah.
Man, is he a
Reminds me of a
teenager,
certain-
and man, did he speak to me when I first watched this as a teenager.
Wow.
I could totally, like, man, I understood he was being whiny bitch, but man, could I at least relate to it to some degree?
Man, I could have totally been a lifter.
I could have so been a lifter. Why did I just get a stupid ass science degree? This will never
Well,
get me anywhere. I'm not gonna make $10 billion lifting by being an engineer.
no, so you can lift with magnets.
No, fuck you.
Because,
I'm not gonna
magnets,
lift
how do they work?
boards. Nobody knows how they work. Let's be serious, Panda. People don't know how magnets work. This is a well-guarded secret by the scientific community. We've been lying to all of you for years. Magnets work by beep. Okay.
Sorry, we're
What?
back.
What
We're back
happened?
now.
What
No,
happened?
we're back. Sorry, we had to cut for a bit. Now we're back.
What happened to me? Who were those men in black suits? Why can't
Don't
I
worry about
remember
it.
things?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You just drink, just drink,
Kool-Aid.
a lot of liquids. Drink a lot of Kool-Aid,
I do have
and
a soda.
only soft food because
Hard foods might be a little too difficult right now for my brain.
I was thinking for your back, but
Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Okay, so yeah. Renton has giant robot crash into house. Out of giant robot pops cute girl. And Renton
here we are.
instantly goes, she's so
I want to
pretty."
hit it.
Oh, yeah.
I
His
want to
first
wreck it.
reaction is totally like, she's so hot.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it. Oh man, I actually really love Renton's reaction to Eureka because, like, where somebody rational might go like, robot, oh no, and all kinds of other things. No, Renton is like cute girl.
That is honestly,
a fair
if
assessment for a kid that age. That's why
if
I love
you
that
were there,
reaction so much.
if you were there at your age now, you still would do that.
Kawaii.
Exactly.
Kawaii. No, fuck you, man. I'd be like, giant robot, jacking it.
No, that's the girl's job.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding. That's the robot's job. Wait.
That's the robot's job. Oh, they're having war again. Everybody's going to war with that dude. Some guy fucked up. So, Renton is totally in that position.
He wishes.
Turns out this girl is part of Gecko State. They come back to get her. The military's after them. They're fighting the military. Things are going bad. The grandpa tells Renton that he has a thing that can unlock the true potential of the Nirvash, gives it to Renton for Renton to take back to the Nirvash. Nirvash, and Renton and Eureka piloting Nirvash ends up saving day. Renton becomes part of the Nirvash, or the Gecko State crew, leaving home to find his own ways. And man, do I love, like, the first scene on Gecko State, because it is, like, just the best scene of breaking this kid's heart. He has only known Gecko State from this magazine that the Gecko State puts out called Ray Out. It is basically your, like, anti-establishment magazine, fight the state, and all that. And also, like, pro lifting magazine of the month and hot chicks quarterly. They have their thumbs in a lot of pies.
Yeah.
So he only knows it from that. He gets on board ship, and the first thing he sees is Holland, who he considers like the coolest dude ever and is his hero, walking around in his underwear. And Renton's like, what are you doing in your underwear? He's like, man can walk around in his underwear in his own home.
He's got a point.
He does. It's just, and then, like, after that is literally just one thing after another. He's introduced to Eureka's kids.
I mean, here's the thing. You didn't mention his massive erection at the time.
Oh, you totally
Wait,
see
was
the
that?
bulge, which is hilarious.
Wait, was that the Dojin again?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm getting these things confused again, Panda. What is real life?
Apparently a Dojin.
Can't argue with that logic. We should spend this money. So, yeah, he... Man, it's so good. Like, people are... He figures out that he's not going to be, like, pro lifter. He's going to be... Like, he comes on with delusions that he's going to be a pro lifter or that he's going to be the mechanic for the Nirvash. No, he's basically the team gopher.
Brilliant.
Oh, man. Is that just heartbreaking for him? What? But I'm a mechanic. No, we already can take care of that, the giant robot, perfectly fine. We don't need your shit.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're already good. Hey, can
You know
you go
what we
get
do
me a
need?
soda?
Yeah, I was about to say. What we do need is a soda.
I do need a soda wicked bad right
Yeah.
now, bro.
But a position just opened in our lifting department. So
Yeah. To
lucky
get me
you.
a goddamn soda right the fuck now.
Yes, just lift that soda off that table and bring it here.
And put it in my mouth.
And wait,
Put it
the
in
soda?
my...
Don't open it. Just put the soda
The
in
whole
my mouth.
thing. Just that whole can in my mouth.
The captain knows I can take it. What? Wait, what?
What? What did I just approve?
Sorry, that was another Dojin.
Panda, you scare me sometimes.
I learned it from watching you.
Did you? Oh. Well, this is awkward. My
Physics all over again.
You learned no physics from me.
I learned a lot of physics from you.
You learned jack all physics from me. Don't you dare try and pin anything that happened on that class for me. I only taught the importance of to love Ru, spreading the holy message. We're gonna
And
need to talk
everyone
about
else
the
learned
Ru
as well.
sometime in the future.
Just oh man.
Future stream is going to be to love Ru and harem anime in general. I think I still can't make a whole episode out of just to love Ru. I could talk a lot about to love Ru, but I can't
Yeah, I was about
do a
to
whole
say.
episode because at some point I'm just gonna be like tits, ass, tits.
Pretty much.
I've covered
Wait, there's more.
everything in semen.
Oh god. He's choking on it too.
Yep, that's happening. Deal with it, kids. So, yeah, So Renton is just gopher there. Man, is that hilarious. Just watching a little kid's dreams get shattered like just a pane of glass and hammer to it. Oh, it's so good.
I don't know why it's shattered, because if I saw my hair like that, I'd be like, damn, this guy knows. It
Knows what's
works.
Get them abs. He doesn't have abs. I know. He's trying. So,
It's okay.
yeah. And then the next several episodes are Renton kind of becoming part of crew, kind of establishing his own value to the crew, trying to get closer to Eureka, failing on that front because of certain things he doesn't really understand about her, which, wait, that is about the halfway point, so I can talk about it. Eureka isn't human.
What?
What? We actually said this earlier in the stream, if you remember.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh no! We got radio. We got there, everyone. We
Yay.
got there.
Has it been 20 turns?
No, I've been building our science buildings, though, in between, so that boosted science production. I know what I'm doing on this game, kind of. I'm real good at forgetting what I'm doing, though. Partially because I'm streaming.
Brilliant.
Well, I mean, my attention is somewhat divided, so, like, things I would normally, like, double-check, I'm not double-checking right now. It happens.
Don't know what you're talking.
It'll be fine. We're not dead yet. Okay, what do we want to go? industrialization. We totally need to get coal, if there is any. We gotta figure out where the factories are. We also gotta figure out what we're going to do. I think, did I take tradition? Yeah. So we're going to go order. Because if you go tradition, you should probably go order. And the reason for that is order is basically communism. This
Okay.
actually makes sense from like a historical point of view because like traditionally the countries that become socialists are the ones that had like a high degree of totalitarian rule, I guess, or despot rule. So that were really heavily like strong kings and such.
Right.
China, Russia, nations like that. So that makes sense. In game, the reason you do this is because if you go tradition, you can buy great engineers using your faith points. And if you become order, you can use great engineers to finish spaceship parts for a science victory.
Okay.
That's why you go that route. We're gonna take that for the great people bonus, and then what else do we want to take? Twice as likely capture enemies, spies. Yeah, we need that because we got some real good technology. We got some high level techs, and other people are gonna try and steal them a bunch. So we need to try and protect against that. So yeah. The rest of the anime is like Renton trying to do these things and just failing utterly. Just at every turn he is not getting Eureka to notice him. She so doesn't pick up on any clues about like that he wants to put his thing inside her thing and make
It's
things
like,
happen.
hey, I wanna hit it really hard.
Yeah. And this makes sense. She's not human. She really doesn't pick up on these things. She doesn't know that that's what's going on is he's trying to hit on her and shit. She's just like, a lot of times she brushes it off as like, you're just acting really weird. And to be fair, from an outside perspective, man, would a lot of like courtship rituals look weird as fuck to someone else.
Yes. Have you ever heard of the discotheque pull?
What?
It's where you go to a club and you pull people.
Go away. Go away. You're drunk again, Panda. You're very drunk.
Yes.
God damn. It's only like 4 o'clock. You should not be drunk yet.
I have class later.
Don't,
Of course I
okay,
am.
then you really should be drunk.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got D&D later.
I hear that's dynamite.
Dynamite! Go away. You're drunk.
No, seriously, slight spoilers. I heard things. I'm not allowed to tell you though.
Cool.
Yes.
So yeah.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Oh, I want to drink the Kool-Aid. You can't
Don't.
stop Aljust. Aljust is going to drink all the fucking Kool-Aid he wants.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Aljust is irresponsible as fuck.
Kool-Aid, don't drink it.
Too late, I already drank some of my delicious soda pop. Look at that, now we're ahead of Kashmir by a whole bunch. He just hit industrial era. We're like just way ahead of this dude now. That's sweet. We're gonna work on the World's Fair for a while, then we'll build Eiffel Tower so we get the bonus to tourism.
Eiffel Tower.
I'm an Eiffel Tower, you.
Tower.
So, back to Eureka 7. We're gonna stay
Oh
on
my
topic.
God.
Totally, we're adults.
We're adults.
So,
We are of the Imperium of Man. We are adults. Because we're men.
Ah!
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor's cock. Wait, what? I feel that's an appropriate thing to say for that.
Wait, what happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't
Who are
even
you?
worry about it.
For the Emperor.
So, yeah. Eventually, in combat, Renton kills a dude.
Usually in combat, that's sort of the point.
Well, admittedly, but the thing is, one, a lot of times for like shonen, they will have like the enemy be a robot.
Um,
So that way you don't have death be a factor.
right.
There's a reason I like Eureka 7. They do touch on the fact that these are piloted suits and people are dying. Renton's big moment is when he like smashes a robot, and like because of the angle it got smashed,
He sees the
arm
pilot.
of the guy comes out of like the side of the robot. And you just
He's
have
just
like
like,
this bloodied severed arm with a wedding
and
ring on it.
and he's just like, holy shit, free arm.
Yeah. Dude, free wedding ring. Eureka's gonna love this.
Yes, I took this from my enemies.
No, I really love that scene because, one, it's the moment of Renton realizing, oh my god, I've been killing men. Because he's been smashing up a lot of these robots up till now. And he just
Yeah.
has the realization, oh god, I'm a monster. Not only that, he also has the realization, we're not working with you. You fucking yelled at us earlier.
That's what he said?
Yeah, no. Some guy in game just like made me a cooperation agreement, and I was like, no, you were mean to me earlier. You called me a mean name. I know he's just using that to get close to me though, because his empire is getting riggedy wrecked right now.
Riggedy riggedy wrecked.
Riggedy wrecked. He's at war like with 3 other civs right now. He is in a real bad position. And he doesn't
It's a
have
fetal
like double
position.
shot crossbows like I do. I can take on multiple civs because China is super OP on the crossbow unit.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, 2 shots a turn is just really unfair. Man, I work like the first half of the game to get double shot crossbow units through like upgrades normally. So, back to the main show. Yeah, I
Yes.
love that scene because like you also have it that it's a wedding ring on the hand. So like Renton is like, "Oh god, I've killed men, and not only have I killed men, I've destroyed whole families. I am a
Oh.
monster."
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oops. Oops. Is that moment. What do we need tech-wise? I gotta see the tech tree a minute. We need astronomy, because we need to get, observatories for more science. So, Renton has kind of a moment there. A bunch of other stuff happens, yada yada yada. He gets real upset with the, Gecko state, and he ends up running away. While he is gone, a lot of things happen. On the Nirvash side, Eureka starts realizing that she feels different when he's not around. Like, life isn't quite as enjoyable when this individual is not here.
Like when he's not here, I'm slightly drier than usual.
Right? Oh man, we're actually
God.
real set on coal this game. Because Rome has like 2 sources of coal by it. And we took
I
Rome.
love, I love this conversation. She's slightly drier. Oh, great, coal. Wait.
Right? Don't you love how I stay on topic? I'm so
Oh, yeah.
focused.
Yes.
I'm like focused as fuck.
It's like Slanesh taking out some Zerglings.
So, he runs away. And from Eureka's side, you get the idea that she starts realizing that there's more. She
Than
has
meets the eye.
feelings more than just this guy makes the Nirvash work better. Because from her perspective, that was all Renton was for some reason whenever he was in this co-pilot seat with her, the Nirvash seemed to be happier and would work better.
Okay.
But she starts realizing